Jimin BTS and other BTS members greet fans again. Do they miss being together? What really happened behind this emotional meeting? How did the BTS members feel as they greeted fans after such a long separation? Was there a deep longing, or was it just a brief moment filled with warm greetings? Incheon Airport, usually bustling, suddenly became the witness of something more than just an arrival, a celebration and burning longing. With the twinkling lights and cheerful cheers, the Seoul airport turned into a dream stage for BTS fans, eagerly awaiting the arrival of their idols. Amid the crowd, posters with the words, "Welcome back," were held high, but behind it all, there was a burning question. Did they truly miss each other as much as the fans felt? When Jimin, the Machi known for his sweet smile, waved to the crowd, an expression full of meaning appeared on his face. Was it just happiness? Or was there a deeper feeling behind that smile? Why did his eyes seem so filled with emotions that were hard to explain? Was Jimin carrying a burden or feeling pride in the journey he had walked with BTS? It wasn't just Jimin who stole the attention, but also the other BTS members. Jungkook, Jin, RM, Suga, J-Hope, and V, who appeared one by one, each receiving a warm welcome filled with shouts of BTS. But why did Jimin seem to spend more time with his fans, even longer than the others? Was there something more important for Jimin than just greeting fans? What made him so connected to ARMY, even after such a long separation? Is this a sign that their togetherness was indeed greatly missed? Then, why did Jimin keep glancing at Jungkook, as if they shared a message only they could understand? Was this a sign that their bond, and the bond between BTS members, is deeper than fans can see? Perhaps this is a symbol of the connection they have built over the years, a bond that strengthens them on every journey, together and apart. But the biggest question remains: what will happen next? Was this appearance just a brief moment of togetherness before they part again? Or is this the beginning of something bigger? With solo projects already underway and military service almost completed, what does all of this mean for BTS's future? Will BTS come back as a full group, or will they continue to evolve through their individual paths? Jimin, who has just released solo music and continues his military service, seems to be stepping into an unstoppable journey. But as he stops to pay tribute to his fans, is this a sign that he and BTS are entering a new phase in their careers? Or is this just a temporary farewell before another big project begins? Fans can't stop wondering, is BTS preparing for a huge comeback? Or will they focus more on their solo efforts while maintaining their essence as a group? As fans watch their every move, one deep question echoes: will BTS reunite fully? Or will they continue their separate journeys, supporting each other in their solo endeavors? Of course, one thing is certain: the bond between BTS and ARMY is something that can't be explained with words alone. Perhaps Jimin's final wave from his car window is a symbol of deep gratitude for the years of unwavering support. Is this a farewell until the next public appearance? Or is it a reminder that BTS and their fans will always be one? As the vehicle carrying BTS disappears from view, are we ready for what's to come? Jimin, known for his dedication and careful planning, may be preparing something bigger. With all the changes in his life and the lives of the other BTS members, will we see more new works from them? Or is it time for them to focus on personal matters and continue exploring their solo journeys? Whatever happens, one thing is clear: Jimin's and BTS's journey is far from over. The moment at the airport was brief, but its impact will stay in our memories for a long time. And who knows, maybe this is the beginning of a new, more emotional, and inspiring chapter in their journey, a journey that always brings us closer to them. As social media fills with love messages and speculations about BTS's future, one thing is certain: the relationship between BTS and their fans remains strong. Will we see more moments like this, reminding us that BTS is not just a group, but a family bound by love, friendship, and unwavering support? We can only wait and keep wondering, but one thing is for sure: BTS and ARMY will always be together, every step of the way, back to everyday life after that warmth. Will BTS always be like this? When the emotional moment at Incheon Airport ended, many fans felt as though they were on the verge of saying goodbye. A new journey was beginning, but what exactly awaits BTS ahead? With Jimin having already released his successful solo work, will he continue focusing on his individual journey or return to the group? Will the other BTS members like Jungkook and Suga follow in his footsteps and release their solo work soon? Or will they truly reunite as one inseparable unit? As fans watch every move they make, one profound question continues to resonate. Will BTS come back together fully, or will they continue their separate journeys, supporting each other in their solo efforts? As BTS steps into the next phase of their careers, many wonder if they will still fight together or prefer to strengthen their individual identities. In such moments, with Jimin taking a moment to greet fans and share his closeness, is this a sign that they still want to maintain their family bond? Or is it that Jimin, with his deep emotional appeal, is giving a hint that there's more than just the usual routine? Could his sincere presence be a signal that BTS is about to offer something bigger and more meaningful to their fans? What is more impressive than seeing Jimin so aware of his impact on his fans? Often, idols seem distant from their daily lives, but Jimin shows a human side that can't be hidden. In every glance, in every smile, it's as if there are many stories to be told, and they are stories of growth, change, and deep relationships. But is this just a sign of what's to come? What will happen after that moment ends? Will Jimin, now a powerful figure in the solo music world, continue down that path, or will he return to BTS with more stories and experiences to share? BTS and the future, between unity and solo careers. So, what can we really expect from BTS in the future? As more members finish their military service, many are speculating about what will come after this transition period. Can BTS fully reunite? Or will they continue developing their solo careers with their individual strengths and personal stories? Over time, it seems the group not only offers music but also a deeper emotional journey. And as members start to explore their lives outside of BTS, it's becoming clearer that they remain connected by more than just professional ties. For Jimin, his role in the group remains crucial. He may not always stand out in the same way as the others, but his emotionally charged presence always draws attention. From his influence in music to the strong bond he shares with his fans, Jimin is a figure who brings hope and unwavering love. Does this mean that BTS, though ultimately focusing on their solo projects, will still maintain continuity in their collaboration as a group? Will there be a major project that brings them back together, perhaps in the form of a collaborative album that tells their new collective story? As Jimin waves for the last time from his car window, it seems there's more than just a farewell being created. An unspoken promise, or even a symbol of deep gratitude for all the support given by the fans. Does this mean BTS will always remember their fans at every step of their journey, no matter how far they go? And further still, is this just the beginning of something much bigger and more meaningful? Could this be the start of a new chapter? Over time, it's becoming clearer that BTS is not just a music group. They are a cultural phenomenon, and their journey is far from over. But what will happen after this? With feelings full of questions and curiosity, fans are left wondering, was Jimin's appearance at the airport a sign of the big changes to come? And does this moment represent a turning point in BTS's journey, where they will reunite to create something bigger, or will they continue their solo journeys with stronger spirits than before? Behind it all, one thing is certain: BTS always knows how to stay connected to their fans, even as their world changes. Whether through live performances, social media interactions, or moments like the one we witnessed at the airport, they always remember what has shaped them, and that's their fans' army. But is this really the end of their journey as a collective? Or will we continue to see them reunite in the future with more great works that remind us of the power of their unity? Jimin and BTS, leaving an indelible mark with every step they take, both in solo careers and as part of BTS. The members leave an indelible mark. And in Jimin's case, his emotional presence at the airport is just one example of the many moments that have shaped the strong bond between him and his fans. Maybe we will see more moments like this in the future, moments that are moving, full of questions, and always surprising. What will happen next? Will Jimin continue to inspire with his new solo work, or will BTS reunite and give fans a new, amazing experience? With every new mystery that arises, it's becoming clearer that BTS will always be part of a global journey that keeps evolving. They are not just idols, but symbols of strength, unity, and change. So is this really a farewell? Or is it the opening of a new chapter that's even more emotional and inspiring for BTS and ARMY? We will soon find out, because their journey, like their relationship with their fans, never truly ends. Arriving in the capital, BTS's Jimin greets fans at the airport, spending Christmas alone. What really happened when BTS's Jimin, one of the most respected idols in the world, arrived in South Korea's capital? What made this moment so special and emotional for his fans? Is it true that he spent Christmas alone? Or is there another story hidden behind this special visit? BTS, the phenomenal group that has changed the music world, is known for the strong bond between its members and their fans, ARMY. One of the most touching moments in their journey was the reunion between Jimin and his loyal fans at the airport after a long time. This was not just an ordinary meeting. For many, it was proof that the bond between BTS and ARMY will never fade, even though distance and time may separate them. However, there was something deeper happening behind Jimin's bright smile and warm demeanor. As Jimin exited the airport area, cheers erupted from the crowd that had been waiting for him. How could it not? Thousands of fans, ranging from teenagers to adults, gathered, hoping to see the person they loved. Amidst the hustle and bustle, they waved BTS light sticks, posters, and banners with heartfelt messages. A large banner reading, "Jimin, we never left you. Welcome back," caught Jimin's attention, making him stop for a moment, staring at it with an emotional look. What happened when Jimin spoke with fans at the airport? Jimin didn't just stand still and wave. He took the time to speak with the fans. What he said was truly touching, moving many people present to hear it. "I can't express in words how happy I am to be here with all of you. Thank you for waiting for me and always believing in me," he said with an emotional voice. For many, those weren't just words, but a sincere expression of gratitude from someone who deeply appreciates his fans. It's no surprise that some members of the ARMY present couldn't hold back their tears. Some quietly sobbed, while others smiled through misty eyes, holding their friends' hands tightly. All of this showed one clear thing. The relationship between Jimin and ARMY is more than just idol and fan. It's a bond that transcends the boundaries of the entertainment world. What happened after the event at the airport? Did Jimin spend Christmas alone? After the joyful and emotional event at the airport, many wondered, did Jimin really spend Christmas alone this year? Or was there another surprise behind his seemingly simple departure? Jimin, who has spent much of his time fulfilling his military duties, delivered a meaningful message about Christmas. He expressed his deep gratitude to ARMY, stating that this moment was the best gift he had ever received. "This Christmas is a moment I will never forget. You are the reason I can continue dreaming and moving forward. Thank you for being part of my life," he said with his signature warm smile. However, there was something even more intriguing that happened afterward. Some fans who had come from afar to see him shared personal stories about how Jimin had inspired their lives. A fan named Mi, who came from Jeju Island, even shared how Jimin became the biggest inspiration in her life. He always sends a positive message through his songs and actions. Seeing him here, speaking directly to us, felt like a dream come true, she said with bright eyes. BTS, an unbreakable global family during the event, Jimin sincerely spoke about the immense influence ARMY has had on his life. He conveyed that, although the members of BTS are now busy with their individual duties, they remain one, inseparable. We may be fulfilling our individual responsibilities, but BTS will never forget ARMY. We are one family. And family is always together, no matter what happens, he emphasized, receiving cheers from the increasingly excited crowd. Jimin didn't just greet his fans. He also reminded them of something bigger. How BTS and ARMY are not just a bond between idols and fans, but a global family supporting each other without boundaries. We continue to grow and dream because of you. You are the reason we keep moving forward, he said with deep sincerity. For many fans, these words were not just a statement, but proof that BTS always nurtures their relationship with ARMY, even as their individual worlds continue to evolve. Jimin, and the heartfelt message that left a deep impression what happened after Jimin left the airport. The moment didn't stop there. Some fans who were present stayed behind, talking about their experiences and reminiscing about Jimin's heartfelt words. For them, this was more than just an ordinary fan meeting. It was a celebration of hope, love, and an unbreakable bond. With heartfelt gratitude, Jimin waved his hand one last time to his fans and made a promise to return more often, bringing more surprises in the future. This isn't the end. This is a new beginning. I love you all, he said before leaving a lasting impression on everyone who was there. For Jimin and his fans, that day wasn't just a reunion, but a celebration of a bond that will never be broken. Did Jimin spend Christmas alone? Or is there a story yet to be revealed? The question lingering in the minds of many fans. Did Jimin spend Christmas alone? Or is there something bigger hidden behind his journey to the capital? Is there another surprise coming from the one who always gives everything for his fans? We can only wait and hope for more unexpected stories from Jimin and BTS. One thing is certain, though. The bond between Jimin and ARMY will never fade. This reunion moment proved that they are always together, despite being separated by distance and time. So, what will happen next? Only time will tell. Yet, amidst the roaring cheers and the happiness radiating from the faces of the fans, there's a question enveloping the crowd. What was Jimin really thinking as he stood before his loyal fans? Was this moment just an ordinary welcome event, or was there a deeper meaning he wanted to convey to those who have faithfully waited for him? Standing in the middle of the crowd, filled with purple light, Jimin couldn't hold back his emotions. I can't express in words how happy I am to be here with all of you, he said with a trembling voice, gazing at the fans who had stood by BTS for years. His sincere words made the atmosphere even more emotional, with some ARMY members visibly shedding tears. For many fans, this was not just an ordinary meeting. This was tangible proof that the relationship between Jimin and them is not just that of idol and fan, but a bond that transcends time and distance. And then, an unexpected moment occurred. A large banner caught Jimin's attention. "Jimin, we never left you. Welcome back. Read the banner." Jimin stopped for a moment, his eyes brimming with tears as he read the message, then nodded and wiped his tears with his hand. "You really make me feel loved. I'm so lucky to have you in my life," he said, holding back his tears. His words not only touched the fans present but also reminded them of the depth of the bond between BTS and ARMY. This was more than just a reunion. It was a reminder that even though BTS members are fulfilling their military duties, the bond between them and ARMY remains strong, perhaps even growing stronger. "Do you remember the first time you met me? I will never forget that. And today, it feels like coming home," Jimin said, adding more meaning to the moment. "You have always supported me, always been by my side, and that is the most valuable thing for an idol like me." Tears began to well up in the eyes of several fans who were present, feeling appreciated by Jimin's recognition of the endless love and support from ARMY. But there was something deeper felt in that moment. Did Jimin truly feel that he was just returning to fill the gap between him and ARMY? Or, in that emotional moment, was he trying to convey a larger message about the importance of support and the strength that comes from a mutual relationship between idols and fans? "Every step I take, every decision I make, I know you are there supporting me. I will never forget. You are the reason I can continue dreaming, continue moving forward," Jimin said sincerely, expressing his gratitude to the fans who were present. And with that, he ended his greeting with a heartwarming sentence: "Thank you for being part of my life. Without you, I would never have come this far." During the event, the fans present also shared personal stories about how Jimin had inspired them. One of them was me, a fan who came from Jeju Island, who shared that Jimin had been the greatest inspiration in her life. "Look at how he speaks to us, how he treats us like family," Mi said with shining eyes. "Today, being here meeting him feels like a dream come true." Jimin's sincere message made the fans feel an even stronger emotional connection with their idol. Could this be one of the moments that changes their perspective on the relationship between BTS and ARMY? Many felt that this bond is more than just fans supporting. It's a global family supporting and empowering each other. There was also another fan, like Sween, who flew in from overseas, from Indonesia, to attend this event. "Jimin really knows how to make us feel appreciated," she said. "He doesn't just see us as fans, but as family. He gives us the same love, and that is something very rare." Not only in South Korea, but around the world, ARMY feels blessed by the love and attention given by BTS, especially Jimin. This moment wasn't just about a reunion. It was also about reminding everyone that the ARMY family is a global family bound by love and endless appreciation. And even though Jimin and other BTS members are fulfilling their military duties, they never forget ARMY. As the event neared its end, Jimin waved goodbye, saying, "This isn't the end. It's just the beginning. See you again soon."